My name is Albright, and I'm a senior at Clyde High School. When I started school, I was expecting to have so much fun. You know, you're a senior, you're at the top of the class, but it did not go the way that I planned at all. I've had ulcerative colitis since I was 8, and things just started to get out of hand with that, and I needed more medicine and medication, and soon enough I needed surgery. When I first started off taking the medicine, I was all gung-ho. I knew that God was gonna do something awesome. I was like, oh, you know, this is gonna be a piece of cake. You know, I know I'm gonna struggle, but I know in the end I'm gonna come out stronger. I didn't realize how much of a struggle it was going to be. Through, the acne and the rash and the chipmunk cheeks, it was a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be mentally. Not even on my body, you know, that was the big problem, but just more mentally I struggled. My first surgery finally came, and it was rough, but I just kept on telling myself, you know, make it to the second surgery. Life will be back to normal once that second surgery comes. And that's not how it went at all. After my second surgery, I got really angry at God because I kept on thinking to myself, you know, I've gone through this for the past 6 months, and I've struggled, and I've tried to stay positive, but it just kept getting worse and worse, and every time I thought it couldn't get any worse, it did. And then I just got really upset with him, and through that, I didn't want to pray to him. I didn't want to read the Bible. I didn't want to talk about him. I would talk to my dad about that, and he would always tell me, you know, rejoice in the Lord, rejoice in the Lord. And in my head, I was just like, okay, rejoice in the Lord, whatever. But then one day, I talked to Josh because I was at such a low point, and I was having mental breakdowns every day, and I knew that I needed to do something. Even though I didn't want to. And he reminded me, you know, how many blessings I do have, even though through all these struggles that I'm going through, and I need to look at them and start being more optimistic again. That really hit hard, just knowing how pessimistic I've been. And I look back on it now and think, you know, I was so stupid. Like, so many good things were happening to me and to my family and to my friends, and I was totally oblivious to it. Through the struggles, I've realized, you know, I've had more confidence in myself because I've always struggled with self-worth, and I've gotten more confidence in myself, not because of my relationship with me, but my relationship with Christ, because that's matured. This year has not gone at all the way I planned or wanted it to, but I know now that He is all-powerful and His plan is perfect, even though through the times and through the struggles, I thought to myself, why is God putting me through this? Why am I going through this? I can't do it anymore. But it was at that time, that's when I knew that I could do it through Him, and it just showed how powerful He is and how perfect